Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to build something very important, your own ethical hacking lab. So, at the start, let me be very clear. Real world hacking practice should never be done on live systems because that is illegal and unethical. Instead, we create a controlled environment where you are the attacker and you are also the victim, and you can safely break things and learn from it. So, by the end of this lecture, you will have a virtual lab environment, one attacking machine, which will be your Kali Linux, and one vulnerable target, which will be your Metasploitable 2. And this is exactly how professional pen testers practice. So, before going further, let me explain the virtualization, the basic concept building. Before installing anything, we must understand one key concept of virtualization. Virtualization means running multiple operating systems on a single physical machine. So it means that instead of buying one laptop for Kali, one laptop for Windows, and one for testing, and one for Metasploitable 2, and one for DVWA, you just can use a virtual machine running multiple operating systems on a single physical machine, and it reduces the cost of the lab, and you can like run many operating system at a time on a single physical machine. So each virtual machine behaves like a real computer because it has its own operating system and its own IP address and its own network, and all of this runs inside your main system, which will be your like laptop or personal computer. So let me introduce you to the VMware Workstation Pro. So first of all, what is VMware? VMware is basically a virtualization software which allows you to create and run virtual machines. So why we use the VMware in certified ethical hacking? Because it provides safe environment for hacking practice, and it provides isolation from real systems, which is very important for ethical hacking practices, and it also provides easy snapshot and rollback capabilities, and it also provides industrial level standard tools and techniques. So it is an alternative or a better option as compared to VirtualBox because it is more stable for heavy labs. So now let me guide you to install the VMware Workstation Pro. So it allows users to create and manage multiple virtual machines. You know that, and in this lab we will install VMware Workstation Pro on a Windows machine to set up our first certified ethical hacking lab environment. So what will be the lab objectives? We will install VMware Workstation Pro on Windows, and we will configure basic settings for optimal performance, and we will ensure virtualization support is enabled on the system or not. So let's talk about the system requirements. Before installation, you must ensure that your system meets the minimum requirements the VMware Workstation Pro would be needing. So these are the components which we will be looking for, and this is the minimum threshold, and it is the recommended because it will provide us the best output. So first component is operating system. It must be Windows 10 or 11 of 64 bits, and the recommended size would be the latest Windows version, and the CPU must be 64-bit Intel or AMD processor, and Intel i5, i7, i9 or AMD Ryzen would be best. So RAM, the minimum requirement is 4 GB, and if you have 16 GB plus or That would be best. And the storage basic requirement is 1.5 GB, but it is very less than the ideal one, because we would be needing not 10, not 50, 70 to 100 GBs for virtual machines. So graphics basic requirement is DirectX 11 GPU, and recommended is any higher end GPU. So now you must check that virtualization is enabled or not. So you can just go to task manager. You can also go to task manager by pressing the control shift and escape, and it will open you the task manager. In the task manager, go to CPU, and while going into CPU, check if the virtualization is enabled or not. It is here. If it is disabled, you can go to the BIOS or UEFI settings. Just turn your system off and turn it on again, and press F12 or escape or any specific key relevant to your specific brand of the laptop. So if it is disabled, enable in the BIOS or UEFI setting. So downloading VMware Workstation Pro, you will receive the registered VMware installer from, you can get it from me in the class. I can provide you with that, but if not, you can download it from the official VMware website. So the link for VMware Workstation Pro is given here, and it is an executable file. You can download it from the given link, and after that, just follow the installation steps. So follow everything which I will be telling you in the installation steps, because it is specifically designed for certified ethical hacking labs. So you need to follow this strictly. So run the installer, right click on the VMware Workstation Pro.exe file and run it as administrator. So just remember that you must need to run it as an administrator. So accept license agreement, which is normal, and after that choose, this is actually very important part, choose installation location, and if you are using an external hard drive, I have missed the D. So external hard drive must be an SSD, and I would recommend you to use an external SSD. If it is easy for you, you can purchase an SSD, and you can install the VMware Workstation Pro directly in that SSD, and after that you can install the Kali Linux virtual machine inside that SSD too, because it will act as your portable certified ethical hacking lab, and which would be very best to go. So now make a folder named VMware in your SSD and choose that folder. Default location is given here under the C drive, under program files directory, under VMware and workstation. This is the default location for installation, and if you have enough space in your C drive, you can follow this as well, but I would recommend you to use an SSD for that. So select the feature enhanced keyboard driver. It is recommended, but add VMware to system path. You do not need to add this. It is optional and not recommended. And if it is checked by default, you can uncheck it. And if it is unchecked by default, you can leave it as it is. So user experience settings, uncheck, you need to uncheck this. Uncheck check for product updates on startup, and uncheck join customer experience program. So it will create a if you check this, and if you check these both options, that will create a burden and what we call overhead. So it will create a great overhead, so you just not need to check that. Keep them unchecked, and after that create shortcuts. It is recommended to create shortcuts, but it is not necessary. So in the seventh step, start installation, click install and wait for the process to complete. It is actually very easy to install, and entering the license key. So launch VMware Workstation Pro, and verify installation. Open VMware Workstation Pro. I have opened it. Click help, and under help, software updates about VMware Workstation Pro. So this is the basic information which is given here. And about VMware, verify that it shows VMware Workstation Pro and the correct license details as it is showing for me. So that is not I think very important. So you can have it from me, or you can download it from the given link. So after that, performance optimization. Increase memory allocation. You can go to edit in the VMware workstation, like go to edit preferences, and here you can update the memory allocation. And I recommend you to almost allocate 60 to 70% of the your actual RAM. And if you do not need anything in the your parent operating system, so you can just give the 60 to 70 or 70 to 80% of the of your actual RAM. So allow VMware to use more RAM if your system has 16 GB plus. I have 32 GB in my system, and I have allocated almost 20 GB to that. So you can see it from here. That is 2854 MB. So just for the additional memory, it is best to check this, allow some virtual machine memory to be swapped. So this is basically the basic requirement, and I think you are good to go. And if you have any issue like VMware cannot be installed due to an error, so you can disable Hyper-V using this command. Just open the CMD as an administrator, and give this command into the CMD, and it will disable the hypervisor launch type. So it will turn that off. So license key invalid. I hope that error would not occur, and if it occurs, just re-enter the correct license key. And after the process, you have successfully installed VMware Workstation Pro and configured it for CEH lab use. You are now ready to create virtual machines and begin ethical hacking training. So just wait for my next lecture. I would be telling you about the installation of Kali Linux inside the VMware Workstation Pro.